What's up, guys? It's your girl. I'm back with another 5 ways. Today I'm just going to be telling you guys 5 ways to build confidence because I just want to talk. So, number one, use your emotions sometimes. Listen to them. You should listen to your emotions. I know some people, they always say, you shouldn't be so emotional, or don't act on your emotions. I'm not saying act on your emotions, and I'm not saying be emotional. I'm saying listen to your emotions. So if something makes you feel uneasy and you don't like that something making you feel uneasy, use that and try and move that situation from your life. So if something happened and it made you feel some kind of way, just know how that thing made you feel, and you don't want to let nobody else make you feel like that, or another thing make you feel like that. So just make sure that you remove that situation from your life. Don't just keep allowing it to happen to you over and over, whether it be a person, whether it be a situation, whether it be an experience. If you didn't like it and emotionally it made you feel sad, or made you feel uneasy, or it just made you feel, it just made you feel down and out about yourself, you want to make sure that you do the best that you can not to allow it to happen anymore. So when I say emotions, if something emotionally makes you feel some kind of way, learn from that emotion. Now I don't mean like you took some crack and smoked the crack and then and you feel real happy now. You like crack, so you just gonna become a crackhead. We're not talking about that. We're talking about like if you were in a situation possibly where maybe it was a crowd of people and maybe somebody was over there, and they didn't even have to be tearing you down per se, but just tearing people down around you, and you didn't like the way that made you feel. It made you feel uneasy. If you don't like the feeling of being uneasy, try and keep yourself out of situations like that. So surround yourself by people that don't do things like that. Or if you didn't know that it was going to be people there that do things like that, remove yourself. Exit left. Exit left. It's ways to get out of scenarios like that. Or if you were in a relationship possibly and it was not quite the healthiest relationship, maybe this person was abusive, physically, maybe mentally and emotionally, it stressed you out. Emotionally, it started messing with your psyche. That type of emotion, if you know that doesn't feel good, and it shouldn't feel good, period, then that's not for you. Don't let it get years on down the line into it, and just because you're so busy trying to save a motherfucker, or you know how I feel for someone to, not be there for this person, or how it feels, if you know how that feels, you don't want to have it to continue happening to you. That means you knew how I feel before, whether it been family wise, another relationship wise. If you don't like the way it feels, you need to remove yourself from it. You can't save someone that's broken. If the person is broken, then they're just going to have to figure out how to become unbroken on their own. You can't save everybody and then mess up your whole state of mind, or your own health, or you become stressed out, or just bad, or maybe even dead. So those are what I mean with situations of learning how to listen to your emotions. I mean, it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to learn from your emotions. The emotions are put in place. It's kind of like the red or blue pill. Do I like this emotion? Do I not like this emotion? Is this a healthy emotion? You know what I mean? Is this unhealthy? Stuff like that. So you kind of want to stick to the healthy emotions and try and get more of those, and position yourself around ways to have more of those, and stay away from the unhealthy emotions and pay attention to them, and pay attention to how they make you feel, so that way you won't, I ain't gonna say you won't, but listen to them, so that way you will try your hardest to avoid those kind of emotions and situations that make you feel that emotion. So I know that was a whole lot, but I hope you figured out what I was trying to say, because it was a lot, but anyways. So that listen to your emotions, that's one. Number two, do activities that make you feel good. So always try and do something that makes you feel good, or something that you've probably been wanting to do, but you haven't done it yet or before, but you've been wanting to do it. Do it. Do it. Because this might be something that you may potentially just do all the time, or it can make you some money. You know, I'm always talking about something something can make you some money, because it is true. Like, you know, sometimes you can find an activity that you like doing so often, you become so passionate about it that you just become a junkie on it. And if you become a junkie on anything that you're passionate about that can make money, you might as well go ahead and figure out avenues to make money on doing that. You're going to love it because it's something that you love doing. So it's not something that's going to get boring to you. So yeah, just do that. And it's always good too for your state of mind. You know, if it's something that's going to bring you peace, it brings you calmness, it keeps you creative, or it keeps you, you know, healthy. Maybe you're hiking, or maybe you're painting. It's just different things. Skating, listening to music, making music. It's so many different things, activity-wise, that we can do that can not only help us generate money, but also can help with our state of mind and our happiness. It's always good to have a good positive activity, an outlet. You know, mine is exercise, and I love to do that. I love exercise, and I love going hiking. I love nature. So things like that kind of makes me happy. And I've also learned how to use it to help others. You know, there's a lot of people out here that want to lose weight, and I'm good at helping people do that. So sometimes you can generate a living from this, and other times you can just, you know, do it, and it's just something that you like to do, whichever way you want to go with it. But always have something like that, because you want to be able to do things by yourself, and not necessarily by yourself, but things that make you feel happy, and it doesn't have to involve other people. But if it does involve other people eventually, or if it sometimes involves other people, it's nothing wrong with that. But you should be, you know, comfortable with finding an activity that you love doing because you like doing it generally, and no one else pushed it off on you. It's just something you like doing. Yeah, you know, that's number 2. Do activities that you like doing. Number 3, stand 10 toes down firmly on something you believe in. You know, and it has to be a positive, nothing negative, but stand 10 toes down on it. Don't let anyone talk you out of a belief that you have that's a positive belief, especially if it's something about yourself. You know, if it's something you put in the cards for yourself, or if you believe, you know, you're going to be a millionaire, or if you believe you're going to be a billionaire, or if you believe you're going to have, you know, a real estate license, or if you believe, you know, you're going to be a teacher, whatever it may be. If you believe, you know, you're going to have, you know, a nice life, husband, the whole cookie cutter situation going on. If that's what you believe, then sis, that's what's going to happen. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. I don't care about the circumstances. I don't care about the situation. I don't care where you at right now. But stand 10 toes firm on your belief. Believe in abundance. Believe it and pursue it abundantly. Pursue it. Because it's going to always be those naysayers. And those naysayers, they don't believe in it because they couldn't attain it. It wasn't there for them. So don't let them go ahead and project off onto you. There's so many people that's going to be projecting in your life for the rest of your life. As long as you believe in it and you chase it with a passion, chase it with a vengeance. You stand 10 toes firm on your belief, and you just get at it. Don't let no one tell you you can't have that, or you can't attain that, or it's impossible because they couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. We're not the same people. You couldn't do it. You know, you're not going to project that on me. And I understand, I get your circumstances and your situation, and I probably have some circumstances too, but that's all the more why I'm going to be able to do it. We cut from 2 different cloths. Remember that. Don't let no one tell you you can't achieve something. Stand 10 toes down on your beliefs, as long as they're positive beliefs. 10 toes. Number 4. Number four, do not let anyone tell you who you are. Period. Non-negotiable. No one. So this is all a part where it's going to take growth and learning. And this isn't something you just know overnight. You learn who you are every day, and we're changing every day. So we're learning more about ourselves over the years as well. But don't let no one dictate who you are. Do not be a puppet. Don't let me pull you by your strings. Don't let anyone pull you by your strings. You dictate who you are. You pave your own path. You do something that you want to do. You have your own mind. You don't listen to others telling you what to do, and you don't sit there and blend in with the crowd. You be your own person. It's best to be your own person, because being who somebody else wants you to be, that shit got to be draining. Got to be draining, because you can't live up to nobody's expectations of you. You got to live up to your own expectations of yourself. You know, and then trying to live up to somebody's false ass expectations of you, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. That seems like that would probably be real heavy. You know, someone wants you to be this, and this person wants you to be that. That parent wants you to be like this. This sister wants you to be like that. You know, this cousin wants you to be like that. This boyfriend wants you to be like that. Like, that's too much. That's too much. You be who you learning that you are. I don't mean be out here being no hoe bitch. I don't mean being out here just doing all kind of crazy stuff. I mean, we all have our little wow moments in life. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't say, well, this is who I am, and this is who I'm going to be. No, don't do that. Don't let social media make who you are either. You be who you are. You be who you are. You know, and you play that out however that's meant to be played out. You don't be something because you see such and such being that. Don't do it. Do not do it. You do you. You be yourself. Because if you're trying to be other people want you to be, and if you're trying to do what other people want you to do, you're going to burn and die down real fast. Real fast. Real fast. I don't know if y'all ever seen like little clones. I always see like, you'll see these girls that get with these guys, and now she thinks she me or something. It be that whole little situation going on, like, and they all of a sudden they talking like them, they using their slang, and it's a little clone. You're a little clone. Oh, that's cute. You know, you doing everything but dressing like them. You know, that's not cute. That's not cute. It's nothing wrong with, you know, joking around with each other or whatever, but and now all of a sudden you talking like this man, or you hanging out with this group of people, now all of a sudden you talking like the main person over this group, you know, or whatever that is. That's a problem. That's not being authentic, and that's not good. You know, that's not good. You want to think for yourself and be who you are, be what you want to be, dress how you want to dress. You don't want to use nobody else's slang, borrow from nobody else's swag. None of that. None of that. Do you. The best way you know how to do you. That's standing out more than anything else. That's standing out from the rest. Don't be no now she thinks she me or something. I don't want to be you. Like, be yourself. Be yourself. Go a long way just being authentic and organic. A long way. Hell of a long way. That's number 4. Y'all see me looking down because I got it written on the paper. I probably should put it somewhere else because I can't see no more. So number 5. Number 5. Oh, number 5. I wish my memory was better and I can just remember this stuff, but it's not. But number 5 is probably one of the most important of the 5. Number 5. Yeah, I think I'm just saving the best for last. But do not be a doormat. Do not be a yes man. Do not be a mute. They all kind of the same. They're all kind of the same. Do not do it. Do not do it. You know, you don't want nobody walking all over you. I don't care what the situation may be, you know. If someone is walking all over you, they have no respect for you. And they're never going to have any respect for you because you don't even have respect for yourself because you're allowing it. Do not let anyone walk all over you. Exit left. Exit left. Exit left. Real quick. Don't keep coming back for more. Don't think this person is going to change. Don't think you finna change nobody, or you finna teach them how not to treat you like a doormat. You hear how that sounds? You teaching them how not to treat you like a doormat. How about I don't tolerate that shit? How about you don't tolerate that shit? How about you let them know how they got you fucked up in the part where they had you fucked up when it's happening? Because if you don't, they're going to continue to treat you like a doormat. That's just how that goes. Yes, man. Why you back there with the pom-poms? You over here, you cheerleading, and then you doing all the splits and the kicks and all. Who's doing all of that? I don't have the energy for none of that. I don't even drink Red Bulls. I don't have the energy. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Now you looking back here like you just ain't got no. You need to be a leader. It's given I'm a follower. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be that. You don't want to be that. A mute. A mute. Why you not saying nothing that's making you uncomfortable? Why you not saying nothing? Why you sitting there, zip mouth, you're very uncomfortable, you don't like the situation, you don't like what's going on, you don't like what's happening to you, but you're not voicing it, you're not saying it, and you're going with the flow, acting as if you're comfortable, you're okay with it, and you're fine with what's going on. Don't do that. That's going to get you in way more trouble. That could get you killed. That can get you killed. That's a dangerous game you're playing. A dangerous game, because you don't want to find yourself in them scenarios that you shouldn't be in, because you're trying to fit in and you ain't saying nothing when you're uncomfortable and you don't know how to exit left. I need you to speak up for yourself. I need you to speak up for yourself. I need you to say, this is making me uncomfortable. I need you to say, I don't want to be here. Don't go with the flow and act like everything's okay. You be the one end up dead. You in the car, music being played, y'all teenagers, y'all drinking, they driving reckless and crazy. This ain't okay, right? This ain't okay. We about to be dead. We about to be dead. I'm uncomfortable, but I'm sitting here and I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying slow that fucking car down. I'm not saying pull over, let me out. This is where you end up dead. This is where you end up dead. Because you just going with the flow. Although it's making you feel uncomfortable, you going with the flow. Unzip the mouth. Unzip your mouth. You're at a party. Molly's, they over here doing lines. They over here doing whatever it is that they're doing. And someone offers you something. You see everybody else doing it. Oh, no, I do it. It'll be fine. You do it. You didn't want to do it. You were uncomfortable with doing it, but you didn't say nothing, and you went ahead and did it because they told you. So you doing what the crowd is doing. Once again, you're very uncomfortable about doing it. You don't want to do it, but you go ahead and do it anyway. At some point, I'm gonna need you to start using your brain. At some point, I'm gonna need you to stop being a mute. Exit left. Exit left. At some point, you're gonna have to stop being a doormat. This is more important than all the other 4 that I said before, because this can get your ass killed. So I need you to be there for yourself at some point. So that's my 5 ways of building confidence.